the obligation. The sun was going down, throwing long shadows across the small village in the valley. Inside a cozy cottage, a fire crackled in the fireplace, and the smell of a warm stew wafted through the room. The main character sat at the wooden table, staring into the dancing flames. Next to them, their partner stood holding their baby close. It was a tradition that had been handed down through the years, a tribute to the ancient god who safeguarded their village from hunger and illness. For them, it felt like a serious obligation, a necessary sacrifice for the well-being of all. Years ago, they met their spouse. They married not for love, but to have children for the god. They already had two, helping the village thrive. Change never crossed their minds. It was their purpose. Elders spoke of the god's wrath if sacrifices were neglected, crops failing, livestock dying, and illness spreading. Following tradition, prosperity came. The protagonists knew their role was a sacred duty. The protagonists stood as the fire flickered. They took a ceremonial dagger from a chest, its blade marked with ancient symbols. With tears but determination, the spouse handed over the child. The baby cooed, unaware of the gathering at the village altar. The priest chanted prayers in a forgotten language. The protagonist placed the child on the stone slab and raised the dagger. A cold wind extinguished the torches, and the sky darkened with a rumble from the mountains. Doubt crept in, but villagers' whispers reminded them of their duty. The dagger fell, silencing the child's cries and staining the altar. As night passed, the protagonist stared at the ceiling, questioning whether the god needed sacrifices or if it was the villagers' faith that brought prosperity. They had fulfilled expectations, and that felt sufficient. For now.